Greetings once again. This is the 32nd iteration of OzzieFit in the Corona era. Welcome. We will get started with the warm-up with our joint mobility like we normally do, and then 2 rounds of some movement. And then we have a new movement in the strength tonight, which I think you'll appreciate. All right, so let's just get started with our ankles. Rotating our ankles, the ever important ankles. Then we're going to do some calf lifts, feeling our Achilles, feel the toes, how they bend when we do that. Feel your foot flat on the ground when you land. It's good. Then we're going to twist our knees in each direction 5 or 6 times. Then we're going to rotate our hips in each direction 5 or 6 times. Then our torso in each direction 5 or 6 times. And then we're just going to swing our arms. We're not going to go around because we're going to be using those for warm-up. Swing them. And then let's get our shoulders back, rolling them back, rolling them forward, lifting them up, feeling your deltoids and your rhomboids, lifting those big muscles in your back, working, get them working. Then we're going to get our elbows, ever important. I don't know if anybody plays tennis, but I highly recommend doing this before you do that. Then we're going to use our wrists. Loosen them up good, and the fingers, and then lastly, our head and our neck. And we're not going too far, just moving our head. Our head weighs about 40 pounds, 35 pounds, they say, something like that. So that's why we work on our posture and our neck strength like this, so that we're not walking around like that with that heavy weight. We're trying to stay here. So we're going to be people with good posture. The warm-up, 2 rounds of the following. 20 high knees, just get your hips warmed up. 20 of those. Then we're going to do 10 arm circles with the right. 10 arm circles with the left. You might feel some difference there. That's okay. Then we're going to keep our arms up here in bent, and we're going to twist 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. And then we're going to do 5 air squats. 1, 2, we'll do 5. Try to keep your chest up, knees tracking the toes. Let's do 5 of those. We'll do 2 rounds of that. So, as I mentioned, we're going to move into the strength now. As I mentioned, we have a new movement. There are 2 movements today. One we've been doing, and you'll continue to do it, but the second movement of the 2 is new. The first movement is dips on a chair, and I'm not asking you to go very deep, just to activate your shoulders. So we will come here on a chair. The full movement is with the legs straight, coming straight down and up. Notice my arms are pretty close to my body. They're not very far. They're not wide. Then as a scale to work towards that, have the tabletop and try to use your arms more than your legs, but this is a good way to activate those muscles. And I don't need, even just that much is valuable. So that's movement number 1. Movement number 2 is what we're going to call reverse flies. We are going to be in this position, slightly bent over. We're not going with our arms straight, We're going with our arms here, and we're coming all the way down, pulling. Now, that looks easy to do, but you will find in the rep scheme, which we're doing 5 to 10 repetitions of each of those movements. I think you'll find, I recommend you do the first set without any weight on those reverse flies. You might want to do all 3 sets with no weight on those reverse flies this week. If you're going to use weight, which I'll demonstrate in a minute, it's 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 5 pounds the most in each hand. This is the perfect exercise for soup cans once you have that motion together. So what they'll look like with weights, these are 5 pounds. Notice my arms are not straight, they're bent. The point is not the shoulder, the point is our back muscles on this. I'm squeezing my back muscles together. So those are the 2 strength movements. Chair dips, reverse flies. We're doing from 5 to 10 repetitions on the dips, and then 5 to 10 repetitions on the reverse flies, and then resting. We're doing that for 3 sets. Great. Okay, so you'll see, as I'll just reiterate that no weight on those reverse flies for your first time doing this movement. You will feel those muscles in your back. Okay, so let's balance up before we get into the WOD. Again, we're just trying to keep our toe pointed, our arms straight out. That's our new challenge for the balance, even if it's just to here. Arms out. Arms out, even if it's just to there. If you can get further with the arms out, pointing the toe, great. And we'll try to come back controlled, both legs. We'll do a few rounds of this. And controlled. It's a nice feeling to be able to control it, and that will come to you, I guarantee it, with practice. All right, so let's talk about the workout today. The workout today is a 3-rounder, 4 time. It has 4 different movements, and the movements are 25 jumping jacks, 15 air squats, 10 push-ups, can be on the wall, on a chair, doesn't have to be on the ground, anything with a bit of pushing off in that motion, and then here's the kicker, 3 to 5, and you make the call, burpees. So, 25 jumping jacks, 15 air squats, 10 push-ups on the ground, on your knees. It can be on the knees, it can be on a chair. 10, and can be on a wall. That's fine too, just 10. And then lastly, our favorite thing, 3 to 5 burpees. That means just getting down to the ground and getting back up. Any way you can. Down to the ground, back up. 3 to 5, you choose. And that is 3 rounds. There's a 12-minute cap. It's going to be challenging. Just demoing it is challenging. Take your time. I know you can do this. You've all got it. So we'll talk tomorrow. So happy that you're watching this, and I'll talk to you then. Thank you so much.